Hello, hello. All right, so it being Monday when I'm recording this, I am recording a bunch of uh, deck builders. This is not a deck builder per se, but it is an auto battler, which I don't have any others in my library, so I'm going to go ahead and drop it into the bucket. We did Once Upon a Rogue's Tale, which was fun. And we've done Geist, which is neat. Let's go ahead and... All right, this is checking our progression. We have made it to level 2. Most of you have been playing Wukong. Alice is... I think I only played her once. Let's just go ahead and play. It's hard to figure out what's the eyes and what's the eyebrows on that. Okay. Two. Reach level 15. That's a bit much. I'm only just beginning to understand some of the mechanics on this one. All right, so what have we got? I do like the staff. And I like the shield. Let's see. 5 and 5. We need you, and we need you. And that is more than... I don't think the coin... Earn coins after each battle with income increasing each round. I don't think they carry over battle to battle. So if I wanted to do anything, I would have to wait until the next round. All right. I think I got put to sleep. All right, just enough. Not sure what's going on with that. Okay, so this would increase my shield. And then we have a variety of little... All right, so we have when an adjacent tile is destroyed, give the adjacent attack tiles +2 power. That would be useful. Berserker's Ring applies stun to the attacking. When it is damaged, assuming things go after it. Does it have taunt? It's the same color, but consumable when the adjacent tile is destroyed, revive it with 10% health. When an attack tile spends its charges, give other attack tiles +3 power. All right, I think I do want to upgrade the shield. Now, That just produced another shield. I wonder if you can have a limit to the number of shields you have. You want that. Let's try this. All right. So they are next to each other. That's interesting. Let's try this. No idea if this is going to work, but if you have two shields, they're both taunting, which means that somebody's going to have to get through those first. Which frees up your main attackers to go after other things. All right. Held it off. It's a very defensive. Now, hero tile upgrade is 7. You're 5. You're 5. Let's hold on you. Move you here and drop you there. Hold you. Give taunt to the... Okay, that's interesting, but not... This I tried once and it was just not very useful. It's another thought. So theoretically, if one of these two is destroyed, this is going to buff the wand. And it really only has to be attached to that. So I could clear out a little bit of space here. Yeah, let's try that. Look how if you lose the flip, it gives you a pappet. All right, so that should give you more power. That should give you more power. All right, so that did work. But it didn't do me any good because she was just tougher. She had more weapons than I do. That's fine. Choose a trinket. Copy card that can create a level 1 copy of the tile you own. Receive a tier 1 armor. Revive the first destroyed accessory with full health. Receive at random. That's interesting. I don't know. Can you do, how many of them can you do? No, okay. You can only do 1. All right, you're a weapon. I kind of like the revive and the copy, and let's see what that does. All right. Merge with any tile to receive a level 1 copy of it. Okay, so You will upgrade. I think it's more important to upgrade my hero. Here's an ability. Receive a copy card. I already have that. Spawns a scroll of wisdom. Give charges and bonus damage to attack tiles. And you have a cost. So that's that one last thing. All right. So you are a freebie. Merge with any tile to receive a level 1 copy. That's got me that. All right, you're at 10. You're upgraded. Okay. You're there. You're an upgrade. You're an upgrade. You're a consumable. You're a healing ground. And an adjacent tile is you are every 3 turns give adjacent tiles +1 health per tile. Don't know exactly what that's going to do, but let's see. What does that give me? Gain +1 charge for every tile destroyed by an adjacent tile. That's interesting. Maybe do that. Let's see. And then let's give ourselves a little extra room. Losing the battle. All right. No, that is doing everything. Not really destroying tiles. I think that's the difference. All right. I did win, though. So you're at level 2 and you're at level 2. And I have that. And I have that and I have that. When an adjacent tile is damaged, give it +4 health. All right, let's put you over there. For 3 turns, give an adjacent tile +1 health per adjacent tile. You there. I don't know if I'm actually getting up to 3 turns, but let's do you. Over here. Corrupted gourd. And the first adjacent tile is destroyed. Receive 1 coin. This is going after that. That is useful. All right. And that is the end of that. An adjacent attack tile gain If an adjacent to an attack tile, gain +3 taunt and 1 health. To power. Okay. That might give it a little bit more health. Or you give an adjacent 1 power. And you give an adjacent 1 power. I don't have anything else. You're locked. All right. Okay, I think I spent all my coins. Well, I know I spent all my coins. Really run it. Alright, it had to be killed twice for some reason. They're still going after the shield. Ha! Alright. What are you? Why are you floating past? Did I get something? Reward Echo. You've survived 5 rounds. Board grants you a reward. Use it wisely. When one of your tiles attacks, give +1 power to all your tiles. Core weapons give +7 power. Character-specific weapons give +7 power. I think this is character-specific. Okay, so there's 2 types of weapons. One is core and one is specialist. When one of your tiles attacks, give +1 power to all your attack types. Gives you a free tile. Can I do this? Alright, Iron Staff of Conquest. It is an attack tile. I would need 3. Dragon Hero tiles receive 1 echo. Oh, that's that thing that I got. Okay. Gains +1 charge for every tile destroyed by... Oh, that's that thing. Yeah, that was this. Which is not overly useful, if I'm being honest, but... Okay. So I can do it... Or it didn't work. All right, you... Adjacent tile is damaged. Give it +4 health. I think... Actually, I kind of want to... You're not as useful as you think you are. What do you do? Give adjacent tiles 3 thorns and apply 3 sleep to a random attack tile of the opponent when it's destroyed. Alright, that seems complicated. This will revive, and it has taunt. Okay. Adjacent to the attack tile gate. Okay, so it is getting really want the iron staff. And I need more weapons, so let's rearrange with that in mind. Pull that. Now I can't buy it. Okay. Or I could sell something. Let's sell you. All right. Now let's figure out what to hold on to long enough to get myself to the next level. That gives me 4. I'd move you back. There we go. I should swap these. Okay. You want to hold on to you? I want to hold on to you. I'm going to let go of you because I don't think I'm going to have enough. To do anything. Let's open up the front of the board. You appear to be. What's one? No? Sleep? Alright. So the consumable only fires off once. Okay, we're still figuring these things out. Gain +2 thorns for each adjacent attack tile. If adjacent to an accessory, gain shield, gain +5 for each adjacent. Well, it's just kind of like a little bit of everything, isn't it? You're at 2, you're at 2. You're the hero upgrade. Really have a lot of room. You can only be revived once. Just going on with you. I guess that the little icon means it. No, that's the spillover, but. All right, so there's 4. And 5. Or all right. Let's do you. you. Do I not have enough? All right. No. Doesn't want to take it. Okay. Well, I'll just put you on the board then. I think it wants to swap. Is that as high as those can go? Ah, I can combine two of a kind and then place the shield. Okay. So now I have a mega shield and a minor shield. All right. And I need to keep my hero tile upgrade on the board. You there. And you there. You are a charge tile and you are not. Okay. All right. And then you... All right. Every 3 turns, give adjacent tiles +1 health per adjacent tile. And you have 3 adjacent tiles, so you could buff things. Well, let's try you instead. This is really cool, but it is also very expensive. Let's reserve you anyways, just in the off chance. These are all consumable. I like the persistent ones better. All right. This is a kind of game where I think you could probably get a little off in the weeds. Right. She's got a lot of health, though. Ooh. And she's got a lot of buffs. Yeah, she's going. There we go. And I think that I also, you need to be over there. Choose a trinket. To your first attacking tile +9 power and revives it once. Doubles thorns on your For 6 turns, get plus. That's probably a bit much. All right, I have just enough to get this. Where did I want to put it? Something would have to get sold. I'll sell you. each adjacent attack tile. Let's do you. All right, gain 2 for each adjacent attack tile, which we have 3. If it's adjacent to an accessory, you are an accessory, gain a shield, and gave +5 for each adjacent consumable. You are a consumable, and so are you. I probably wanted to put it forward 1, but that's okay. You're really cool. I should consider another weapon, but I still need to do you. Let's hold off on you. All right. Adjacent to an attack tile, you're not actually going to do. This is an adjacent tile is destroyed. Give the adjacent attack tiles +4. So yeah. Ideally, it would be there, but you'll do for the moment. You're level 2, you're level 1, so you can't be combined. All right, I think that's about all I can do at the moment. I'm not sure what some of these, should I be paying attention to what some of these are doing? You have taunt. I think it's a useful concept, but I don't know if I've implemented it properly. Also, my hero is kind of a weenie. Yeah. Yep. I'm probably not getting to the center of statistical pop on this one. Let's go ahead and upgrade you. By stun to the attacking tile. All right. Choose an ultimate. Because this is a demo, I really only have the one ultimate, I think. Monkey King has destroyed 3 tiles. He transforms into a dragon. With adjacent attack tiles plus 2 health. Adjacent attack tiles, adjacent attack tiles. You're an attack tile. You want to be an attack tile. Alright. Slowing folks down. Alright, but I only have 2 more lives left, and I gotta get through 4 boards, so I don't see myself winning here. What is this? Tactiles are granted an additional attack. That is pretty sweet. Or I could just go with another weapon. I go with another weapon. What do you do? Adjacent tile is damaged, give it +3 health and remove all debuffs. Or I could upgrade my Aegis of Harmony. What do you do? Alright. You'll need to be swanked. Yeah. I could have 2 on the board, though. How much are you worth? You're worth 3. You're worth 2. So 7. That doesn't get me to the Monk of Fur. Can I clear out some space for something like that? Oop, no. Got that. This wants to take damage, but I don't have anything that would give it damage. I really want to be able to put that shield back on the board. And I suspect I'm gonna need all right, let's try that. And an adjacent charge tile is damaged. That's not going to be useful anymore. except as far as it just is another accessory for this one. So we'll leave it there for the moment. Actually, there we go. All right, I don't think this has to be physically in the front in order to be effective, so let's see. Vulture 9,000. And an adjacent tile is destroyed. Dang. You're going to be evil, aren't you? Yes. Because of this. I guess that's where the auto and auto battler comes in. Why is it damaging those? Yeah. Got rid of that finally. It might do much good there. Yeah. I don't like this thing. Yeah, I think I'm getting rid of that little accessory. I don't like it. You've survived 10 rounds. The board grants you a reward. Use it well. Do I have a Hecko? I hope that did something. Right, you're useless. Well, not useless, but not very useful. You want to be 12, you want to be 8. Your battles start. You're one. You don't need to be. Give the first adjacent attack roll. You do. I don't like you. You've been bugging me for a while. Upgrade you. That's a good use of that. And I've got the first adjacent attack tile is destroyed. Receive 1 coin. Sure, why not? Okay, that's indicating that they have a shield. There's a free hit. So now she has a shield. Probably for one of these consumables. Both my extra weapons are gone. But the thorns are hitting back. That worked enough. Okay. Be cool if I get to level 3. Ooh. You've decided to be on sale. That's cool. Golden chainmail shirt. That's a big hurt. Or I could grab one of the new weapons. All right, so that's actually not too bad. Choose a hit target. I don't think you are going to be useful because I can't combine you. Let's hold on to these instead. Well, actually, let's just go ahead and buy one of you. And we'll see if we can shuffle something around later on. I suspect I might be able to fit one more thing in. Yes, you can go down here. And then if I just had, oh no, go back. I just need one more coin to do that. Okay, let's leave you there for a moment. Yes. And the adjacent charge tiles. Yeah, we don't have any charge tiles. All right, let's see. We're just making things up as we go. It's getting a little bit more interesting though. Okay, he has one of those thingies. But the thorns are not... Oh, he doesn't have any attack tiles next to it. Interesting. That one has thorns, though. What is that? Baton. There's no tile with taunt gained on it. And you have a lot of HP, and you have thorns. Yeah. That's really clever. Something is giving everything thorns on this. Does have one of those needles. I wonder what it was that gave everything thorns. Is it you? No. Oh. I triggered my dragon. That's the first time I've ever done that before. I wonder what it was giving him all the thorns, though. What are you? If you're damaged, interesting. Apply. Okay, I have 16. I can move you. I have 3 of you. Upgraded you. What do I have left? Let's take you off the board. Healing Drought. When an adjacent tile is damaged, give it 4 health. That is very useful. This is a weapon. Ah, but I'm at 3 for 3 for weapons. And you are a bit of a weenie when it comes to weapons, but you could be useful. What are you? When a tile on your board is destroyed, give adjacent attack tiles +3 power. That's pretty impressive. No, go back. There, no, there. 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 Now we have and +1 health. That would actually be really useful. But to swap in for you, because you're not helpful anymore. There. I can only get 4, 6. I could get enough if I got rid of my... or I could get you. But you're a weapon, and I already have weapons. All right, so I'm going to let you go because you're a weapon. Now, do I want... 2, 2, and 2 could get me up to that. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. All right, give adjacent accessories +1 taunt and +1 health. I don't know. You've got 4 and you got 6. Give adjacent attack tiles. You're not next to an attack tile. So you need to be here. Your armor, you're an accessory. You don't actually have to be next to anything in particular. adjacent attack tiles. I really want us to get over here, but actually, let's do you instead. So that is packed. With adjacent attack tiles +2 health. You are not adjacent to any attack tiles, so that's not going to actually do anything. Let's swap you and you. You all need to be next to adjacent attack tiles, but I don't have any adjacent attack tiles left unless I stick you down here-ish. Kind of want you like that. And then you can go over here. You're probably let's drop you over there. I like you here. We are out of double spaces. So we can either have the huddle shield or we can have the chainmail shirt. I do want to keep it. That'll buff you a little bit. That'll buff you a little bit. What are you worth? You're on the something. Let's buff you a little bit. All right, that's not going to actually get us very far, but go back to you for a minute because you're just kind of, you know, I'm losing one of my armors, but you all have fire and you have taunt. If adjacent to an accessory, gain shield, gain +5 health for each adjacent consumable. So you are going to have +10 health, +5 health for choosing. What is your accessories? If adjacent to an accessory to a single accessory, you don't have to be. You want to be adjacent to a. There we go. You're an accessory, so you count. Okay, so you want to be next to a bunch of those. Actually, let's switch these. So you are... So if anything is destroyed, it will give the adjacent attack tiles, which is all three of these, more power. Give the first adjacent attack tile a chain attack. That would be this one, would be the best. I kind of think you should go in between here. Give the first adjacent attack tile a chain attack. Let's put you there so you can do one of both of those. There's nowhere for the armor, but with adjacent attack tiles. Yeah, I think that's as good as it gets with this. See, Alice comes with a bazillion and one consumables in her kit. Now she's at 83 hit points because of all of them. Ooh. I have leveled up. This is not looking good, however. $87 tack. Yeah. That was never going to happen. That was never going to happen. All right, what are you? You are in a Genesis. Give the tiles 2 health. That is very useful. Phantom Mask. When damaged, apply confusion to the attacking tile. And it has taunt. And that is very useful. And in fact, so are you. Now, you have 3 HP and you have 12 attack, but you applied poison to the target. And if I take you wait, you want give adjacent attack. There we go. All right. I'm invincible to the tile that Blessed Bracers points towards. When a tile receives damage. Oh, that's pretty neat. When the adjacent attack tile attacks an attack tile, it will apply 2 confusion to its target. Let's sell you and buy you. Okay. I think that's doable. I do kind of want the Blessed Bracers, but that's going to have to wait. Because I think I'll be out of turns in a couple rounds. All right. You do not have a shield because you are not next to an accessor. I read somewhere, I heard somewhere, it moves from left to right, so maybe putting you on the other corner is a better idea. Does someone have confusion? I can't tell. I suspect this is my last go. Yes. End of run. I did get some essence, which would open up the next chapter, but very slowly. I think this might have come around a little too late to be useful. Not that some of these others were particularly useful to begin with. You should have been... Because when an adjacent attack tile attacks, an attack tile will apply 2 confusion. The thing is, this only fires off once, so maybe swap these 2. Or maybe not. Alright. Progression. Back. Customization. These are the only ones that I have available. I suspect because it is a demo. I can apparently pick a few more profile images. I've chosen this one for some reason. Is that intimidating? No. That's what it told me. I have gotten the pinata, maybe because I used something, or maybe it's random. That one's kind of cool. reach level 6 with the Monkey King. Oh, that's interesting. They tell you what you would have to do to get it. Okay. What are you? Reach level 13. That's going to be a while. Reach level 7. Reach level 7 with Alice. Reach level 8. Reach level 8. Interesting. Okay. Back. All right. So that's, I think, where I'm going to leave it for now. This is hitting early. I can't remember if it's full release or it's early access, but the beginning of January. So I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be a lot of fun. In the meantime, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to say thank you for watching.